This is NBC4. Live, this is News 4 at 6.
Students Against Drunk Driving, or SADD, is launching a new campaign tonight aimed at reducing alcohol-related deaths among teens. Today, students from all over the country converged on Capitol Hill. Campbell Brown has more.
Never again. What do you say?
Never again!
I don't think they can hear you in Congress. What do you say?
Never again!
Thank you
Never
very much.
again, they are promising. Will so many teenagers die in drunk driving accidents? Students from all over the country are signing this pledge, a commitment to fight drinking and driving among their peers.
By the year 2000, it is SADD's goal that only 2,000 students die in alcohol-related crashes.
Last year, 2,315 teens died on the roads in accidents like this one because someone behind the wheel had been drinking. That's a 5% increase from the year before. Today, cardboard cutouts symbolize the black hole left in their generation by those deaths. This national kickoff is just the beginning, and they are determined to take their energy and enthusiasm back to their local communities. Already, they are scripting public service announcements for radio and television, working with law enforcement to set up teen drinking task forces and planning news conferences at state capitals across the country to get their message out locally. On Capitol Hill, I'm Campbell Brown, News 4.
2000 by 2000 is a team of 6 agencies that are set out to lower the death rate related to alcohol-related crashes for adolescents to the number 2,000 by the end of the year 2000. The partners in that arrangement, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, and, of course, SADD, Students Against Destructive Decisions. And this year, I'm pleased to announce our National SADD Student from the Year, Kira from Arizona. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Cullinane, for that nice introduction and for guiding SADD into becoming a powerful and effective organization. Thank you, Dr. Martinez, for your commitment to stopping the needless deaths and injuries which happen every day, every hour, every minute on our nation's highways. You and the rest of the partners in SADD's 2000 by 2000 campaign are helping to ensure that the futures of today's youth stay bright. As the National SADD Student of the Year, I stand among my peers to relate a problem that faces the young people of America. In 1996, the number of fatalities due to alcohol-related crashes increased for teens ages 15 to 20. This is only the second time in a decade that this has happened. That year, 2,315 young adults lost their lives in alcohol-related traffic crashes. So in order to conquer this increase, my peers and I have joined with several major organizations to challenge the nation to reduce the number to 2,000 by the end of the year 2000. Please help me welcome the Administrator of the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Dr. Ricardo Martinez.
Thanks for that kind introduction. Let me say that I'm the guy in the suit who's going to make an announcement Bill was mentioning about earlier today. Today, I'm here to announce the results of your work. Did the numbers go up? Did they stay flat? Did they go down? So rather than say it, let me show it to you. Uncover that. Hold it up. Yes, yes is right. In 1997, 2,200 people died in alcohol fatal crashes. Way too many, but that's a 5% reduction on the goal of 14%. That's a 35% decrease in 1 year, and congratulations again for all you've done. Congratulations.
At this time, I would like all those students who are representing those who died to stand and turn away from us. As you can see, each one has a tombstone on their back, that says rest in peace. We have asked them to turn their faces away because, like those killed, their faces are now just a memory.
So as a physician, let me give you my prescription for hitting that 10%. Achieve this goal. You can't do it by yourself. We can make a difference, and we can reach that goal together. Thank you very much. Ellen? Kyra?
Thank you, and remember that together we can lead the way and achieve the goal of no more than 2,000 teenage alcohol-related traffic deaths by the end of the year 2000. Thank you.
Teenagers gathered today to call attention to the dangers of drinking and driving. 300 youth leaders from Students Against Destructive Decisions, or SADD, joined together with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration for a rally in Washington, D.C. Joining us now from Washington is Katie Holtein, who was recently named SADD's Student of the Year. Thanks for joining us today, Katie.
Thanks for having me here.
How do you feel about the progress that has been made in your age group in terms of making better decisions about drinking and driving?
I think we've made great strides towards addressing this problem. Right now, our biggest campaign is our 2000 by 2000 campaign, and our goal of this campaign was to reduce the number of alcohol-related crashes or fatalities from crashes to below 2,000 by the end of the year 2000. You hear so much from the adults, don't drink and drive, buckle up, but it means a lot more when you hear it from your friends and people that are your age facing the same things you are.
Now, I used to hear that SADD stood for Students Against Drunk Driving, and I learned in this segment as I was studying it's Students Against Destructive Decisions. So I'll just ask you one last question, Katie. How did things go today on Capitol Hill?
Oh, it was a great day. We had about 400 people at our conference this weekend, and it was a great success. I think that we're going to take great strides in achieving our 2000 by 2000 goal. The day at Capitol Hill was great.
Wonderful. Well, thank you again for joining us today, Katie.
Thank you for having me.
And congratulations on being Student of the Year as well. Well, coming up at 3:50.
Nearly 300 teens from around the country met on the steps of the Capitol today. They were there to call attention to the problem of teens and drunk driving. Experts say 1 in 3 deadly teen crashes involves drinking. These teens say they are the best people to influence other teens. They're organizing programs in their schools that raise awareness and provide entertainment that is always alcohol-free. Their goal is to reduce the number of teens killed by drunk driving to 2,000 this year. They hope to reach their goal through positive peer pressure. Today's rally was sponsored by the group called SADD. They say the acronym that used to stand for Students Against Drunk Driving now also stands for Students Against Destructive Decisions.
Well, 300 young people committed to reducing teenage drinking and driving gathered here in Washington today. The teenagers were from SADD, Students Against Destructive Decisions. They held a news conference on the west steps of the Capitol to announce the final push in a 3-year campaign to reduce the number of teen drunk driving deaths to 2,000 by the year 2000. Students shared stories of events that they had planned at their high schools to discourage drinking and to promote seatbelt use.
We are actually fighting an uphill battle. Remember, the teenage population is increasing dramatically, and new drivers are getting on the road every day. And we're trying to do everything we can to educate those people, to just have them be as safe as possible.
A recent study conducted by SADD found that 2 out of every 5 teenagers chose not to wear seatbelts when riding as passengers with other teens.